Hey guys, just heading east into the prairies. We were going to start earlier this morning, but this morning's temp was minus 32, so we held off a couple hours and hopefully the temperatures will warm up a bit here. Going to meet a friend of mine, Mark. I've known him for 13 years and he practices falconry. He's licensed to do so and he's been doing it for over 40 years. So this should be an awesome outing.
He's a passage bird and he's relatively new in the working relationship with man. He's going to be a little bit nervous, so just be careful when we walk in.
Okay.
Because he's going to be apprehensive of me and then you and of course the dog and everything else.
Hey guys, we got a snowy owl out here, and I don't know if you can see him, but there he is, and he's just hanging out. They migrate here this time of year, and this is their summer stomping grounds.
Oh, see, I come bearing gifts. Okay, so they spend the night in here just because, I mean, they can be outdoors, of course, but there are foxes. We had one come through this morning, and I don't need to put him under, even though it's secure outside and everything else, I don't want to just stress him anymore.
Foxes and coyotes, I guess, is the main concern, eh?
This is where the wild side is. He's gonna get he's getting blinkered. This is done to calm the bird. They can't see anything. They don't want to fly away. They're not scared by you, me, chase after a wild pigeon or anything.
Nothing but a few coyotes out here.
So what I have here is a weigh scale, and the weigh scale gives me a good idea of where he's at in terms of his potential performance. So I put him on, and he's 500 grams. So that tells me he'll be very good today. If he was 510, he might play me around a bit, or he may not commit so strongly on the partridge. Now on his back, I have a track pack.
Going to see if we can get you guys a great horned owl in flight here. We're at the abandoned homestead, and it's about minus 21.
It's Teflon ribbon to stop abrasion, and there's a plastic tab on there with a slot, and the prongs of the transmitter go in there and clip on. So this magnet is going to turn on his transmitter. There you go. Okay, well, let's go.
There he is, nice and cozy, ready to roll.
He's just a year old last week.
This is what we're hunting, and this is a Hungarian Partridge, also known as a Grey Partridge.
So I'm taking these off because I don't like flying with anything on them. Now on the back you see the GPS transmitter, and on the tail is a little small light. This weighs 3 grams, this weighs 10.
The partridge covey is right there. You can see the dugout, and so this is their little dig here. They're hunkered down. Oops, hunkered down here. They're not going to move because they know that falcon's in the air. They're not going to bust unless we get on them. The falcon is up, I don't know, about 300 feet or so.
Well, he was like 330 meters.
Yep.
So nearly 1,000 feet.
Yep.
And let me see, I'm not sure how far the flight went, but he didn't get those partridge again because he's learning like let's have a look. Total distance, 5 kilometers even.
Amazing.
He went 330 meters up in the sky. His maximum speed in the attack on those partridge was 220 kilometers an hour.
Wow. Hey guys, we're just driving by and we noticed a magpie out here, and what's left of a Grey Partridge, also known as the Hungarian Partridge, and it was eating this guy. You can see not much left of him, but we're thinking he probably bumped into one of these power lines out here. But anyway.
Rousing is when he shakes his feathers. Just make sure everything's in place. It's like a pre-flight check. There you go.
Hey guys, we found a covey of partridge here, and you can see the dig right there. I don't know if you can see it. Hopefully you can see it. So we're just going to go over the situation with the master here, with Mark, and he's going to explain what the problem is here with that. We found what we're looking for, but the location is no good. And go ahead, Mark, what are you thinking? So here there they go, actually, guys. There they go.
And they went exactly where we thought. We've got a vast open landscape here. We've got a Covey Partridge, which looks great, except what I look at is I have a power line going north or north-south, and I have also the line going down here east-west. These partridge, when they take off from there, they're going to want to look to find cover. There's trees maybe 300 yards down there, but there's an abandoned farmyard here with lots of cover that's only maybe a couple of 100 yards. So this is where they're going to head. So why I won't fly this is because I'm going to put my Falcon into jeopardy, into hazards, because as the partridge fly across here to get to this cover to escape the Falcon's going to come out of the heavens down towards them and potentially be too focused on the partridge and hit the wires or the fence. So we won't fly this, we'll just keep looking.
Right on.
They've flown right across that field to the bush on the left, and they're at the base of that bush now. So I'm going to get the Falcon ready. I'm just getting the telemetry ready. The Falcon is wearing a GPS transmitter, which makes relocating it, if I need to, very, very easy. Plus, it also gives me ideas of where it is in the sky, what speed it's doing, and what altitude, and so on. So the first thing I do, the first order of day, is to actually turn the transmitter on, which I can do remotely. And now that transmitter is transmitting. And if I want, I can just record the flight by pushing the red dot. And these metrics on the side will give me, you know, maximum altitude, maximum speed, all this information.
Awesome.
This is a beautiful setup. It's wide open. I mean, do a quick pan. You can see it's nowhere.
No cover anywhere.
Yeah. And the partridge have left the side of the road here, and they've gone to that bush about 200 and something yards away on the left.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put the Falcon up here. We're upwind of it, actually. And then we're going to walk in, and the Falcon's going to go up and get a pitch. And we're going to walk in. I'll take the dog with me, maybe. Now, when I take the hood off the Falcon, he goes through a sort of a process, a natural sort of process. What I'm going to do is when I take the hood off him, he's going to rouse his feathers and take a dump, and then he's going to take off. One in the snow.
Yeah.
He wasn't flying. Why wasn't it flying? I don't know.
Maybe he nailed him, I don't know.
He may have nailed it. He may have intimidated it. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But he buried in the snow.
Yeah.
So I've left him to live another day.
There's the dog on point, and the Covey Partridge is right in front of us here. There he goes, there he goes. There goes the partridge. And the Falcon's coming down. I don't know if you can see that. Oh, straight in. There he is.
But that stoop was 207 kilometers an hour.
Oh, that's awesome, eh? He caught it.
Fetch. There they go. Fetch. Fetch it. Good boy. Fetch it. Fetch it. Fetch. Wallace, fetch. Fetch it. Good boy. Good boy. Calm. Loves a snowball.
That's so good.